I'm Richard and I'm a Skill City AWS alumni. So I have ADHD and Asperger's syndrome, which is a kind of autism. Day to day, these conditions don't affect me 100%, but I find that they tend to make a lot of things more difficult. I've sort of shied away from any job that requires rigid structure, the same thing each day. I heard about Skill City first when I was at the job centre, and so I went home, I looked at the website, I signed up for it onto the cloud security course, and I saw that they were offering the AWS bootcamp specifically. What I just loved about it was the fact that it was fully funded, so I wasn't having to worry about whether I could stretch to do it, I wasn't worrying about whether it was going to be a good idea or not. I've always wanted a career in technologies because I've always just found it incredibly fascinating. There's such a variety to tech. It's a lot easier to stay motivated when you're always interested to see what comes next. I was going through the boot camp with a friend of mine as well, actually, and I found that when they were struggling, I was able to go over it with them and vice versa. I definitely felt like the particular neurodiversities I have were supported and were understood quite well. I've come into the Skill City and it's finally actually given me that sort of momentum and that trajectory that I've needed, that I've been waiting for. After finishing the boot camp and attending the graduation ceremony, I met the representative of Spartan Global. I certainly didn't expect to be going to the graduation and then going straight into my new job, but I gotta say I'm glad I dressed nicely that day. The boot camp experience was very similar to the training experience that I've got on the job when I've actually been in the industry, so I found that it very much is reflective of the things that you'd be learning when you're then going into work. So I'm currently in the pre-assignment period at Spartan Global. That means I've completed my training, I've passed that, I've completed all the quality gates, and right now I'm waiting and I'm interviewing with various clients. Basically, once I've done this training with them and I've completed that, I can be deployed pretty much anywhere around the UK. I actually feel like I'm being valued as a person rather than just as an employee. The biggest success that I've probably been enjoying since completing the boot camp is being in a job that I'm happy with and I'm comfortable with and that I've been aiming to get towards for quite a long time now.